Okay, hi. So we are live. Hi, 1D. Welcome to HBL. Yesterday I told you that you might not see my face, but here I am. I think I tried something new, and now you get to see my face. So that's a very nice change. At the meantime, okay. Ooh, okay. Now, at the meantime, what we're going to do today is we're going to continue on with our journey from yesterday. So before we go on, yesterday we did this thing called your like and unlike terms, right? So what are like terms? Terms that has the same variable component. For example, you can add apples with apples, but you can't add apples and bananas because A and B are unlike terms. They are not related at all. So why bother adding them? All right. After we identify what are like and unlike terms, we can proceed to add and subtract them in the few examples that we've seen yesterday. Alright, so here we are going to continue on with our journey. Alright, so first I'm going to need you to bring out your notebook, alright, your notes, and we are going to go on with the textbook textbook questions. Alright, we're going to look at these examples here. Okay, so we are going to look at practice now 3. Okay, we're going to look at practice now 3. Okay, and practice now 3, page 103. Okay, alright, so the first question over there we have A. Okay, part A. Now we're going to have this thing negative 4x plus a negative 7y minus 2x minus a negative 3y over here. Alright, so how are we going to simplify the following? So by simplifying, meaning we will need to add and subtract such that we cannot add anything anymore. So that will be the simplest form that it will have. Okay, so first it will work. This works exactly like how we see in this works exactly how we see in integers. Okay, so we will have negative 4x. Alright, negative 4x, if you see above, plus a negative 7y. So actually it means we minus a 7y. We have a minus 2x and we have a minus negative 3y. So here it is the same as adding a 3y over here. Right, so when we can open up the brackets. Right, the first thing we did was we open the brackets. Okay, and the next thing that we are going to do is we will need to rearrange them such that we will add them. We are able to add them nicely. So we rearrange them. We try to rearrange the like terms together. So I'm going to get my x together, negative 4x, and my negative 2x. Right, negative 4x and minus 2x together, and I'm going to group the y's together. So I will have a negative 7y plus 3y. So imagine when we move our terms around, when we rearrange our terms, right? Take note that the coefficient of the terms shall be moved together. So when we talk about the coefficients, we include the positive and the negative sign. Okay, so when we rearrange them together, the positive and negative sign will move together. Right, so here we will continue on. Our last final step would be negative 4x minus 2x. So how many x do I have? Negative 6x over here, right? And a negative 7y plus 3y when I add them together. So I will have a negative 4y. So this is the answer to my first question. Can I simplify them further? Can I add them further to become, like, for example, a negative 10xy? No, I can't do that because x and y are unlike terms, and we will stop there and we cannot add them together. We can only add or subtract like terms. Okay, so what we did earlier, to recap, we open the brackets first and then we rearrange the terms. Okay, and we proceed to do our addition and subtraction. Okay, alright, let's look at part B. We will continue on with part B. Right, part B, the question will be negative 8y plus a negative 3x minus a negative 2y. Alright, and plus a negative 4x. Alright, so here we will try to simplify first and make it simple by opening up the brackets. So we'll have our negative 8y plus a negative 3x. Can you see a plus negative 3x? It means we will minus 3x. Next, minus negative 2y. So it actually means a plus 2y. and plus negative 4x is just minus 4x. Alright, so then we open the brackets. Now we rearrange. Now I put my x in front, or you can put your y in front, up to you. I will prefer to put my x in front. So I have a negative 3x minus 4x minus 8y plus a 2y. So when I shift the signs, remember to shift the negative coefficients as well, right? Negative and positive coefficient as well. So here, negative 3x minus 4x will be a 7, negative 7x, negative 8y plus 2y will be a minus 6y. So there, will be my final answer. I cannot add or subtract unlike terms anymore, right? So A and B, done. C. Okay, C is a bit longer. So we have our 9x plus a negative 2z plus 7 minus a negative 5z plus a negative x and minus 4. So what am I going to do is I'm going to open up the bracket. So I can actually choose to, so if you notice the two ways where I write my variables, right? Now the first way over here is that I can start with the question above and I can equal to the next line, and I will continue on over here. So the flow will be like this, but in the end of the day it will still be like one flow, right? Now over here, because of lack of space, so what am I going to try to do is I'm going to just proceed on to go downwards, right? So in the end of the day you still will see that one flow, right? Now our flow won't be zigzag. We cannot write in a zigzag manner because it's very confusing. In order to be clear, we will try to make it to be like this, or like just flow down just like that. All right, so yeah, so our working would look like 9x plus a negative 2z, so we have a minus 2z, then plus 7 minus negative 5z, so it's a plus 5z minus x and a minus 4, right? Now then I have three different things to rearrange. I'm going to have my x, I'm going to have my z, and I'm going to have my constant terms, those without the variables. Okay, so here I will regroup 9x first, minus x, negative 2z, plus 5z, and a plus 7 and a minus 4. So now I will rearrange them so that I get my like terms. Last but not least, 9x minus x, 8x, negative 2z plus 5z is a plus 3z, and a plus 7 minus 4 would be a plus 3. Okay, so this will be my final answer for this question C. Right, last but not least, our part D. Part D, now 6a minus a negative 8, right? Then minus 3b plus a plus a negative 7b and plus 5. Okay, can? Alright, so here I will just continue below. Now same thing, I will simplify first by opening up the brackets. So 6a, I can open up the brackets because they're in the same order. If they are multiplication, then I will just multiply first. Okay, so yeah, I will do this first. So minus negative 8 will be plus 8, minus 3b plus a minus 7b and a plus 5. Next, I'm going to rearrange. So I'm going to look for all my a's first. 6a, and I have one more a over there, plus a. Then all my b's, minus 3b, right? Then I have a minus 7b, and I have a plus 8 and a plus 5. So 6a plus a, 7 apples, negative 3 banana, minus 7 banana, negative 10 banana, and plus 8 and plus 5 will give me plus 13. So 7 apples minus 10 banana plus 13. So this is the end of part question D. Okay, so far so good. Alright, so now instead of having it like so now instead of oh dear, okay, alright, so now instead of having only one variable, we will actually need to manage things with more than one variable now. Okay, so here here we go, right? So here we go. So this is all about adding and subtracting like terms and unlike terms. We can add the like terms together, but we cannot add and subtract like terms, and we have to leave them be at their simplest form. Okay, so that's all for this recording. Okay, you may proceed to do your exit pass that I've given to you, exit pass 4.1 sorry, should be exit pass 4.2. So you need to do your exit pass 4.2. Okay, and you may take some time to proceed to there will be some homework for you. All right, the homework I will list it out in Google Classroom or your WhatsApp chat group. Okay, so check your Google Classroom and check your WhatsApp. Right, it will be your textbook questions. Okay, so the thing to do would be this one the homework you can hand in later. Okay, hand in next week, Monday. Alright, so that's all for the first part of your HBL lesson. Okay, proceed to continue to exit past 4.2, and after that you will have another concept to learn. Okay, so that's all. Thank you. I'll see you later after you finish your exit past 4.2.